Alright guys, welcome back to another video. First and foremost, Mr. C13 with a weird sideways smiley face. You are the winner of this hat. So my email is in the description link below, so go ahead and send me an email and I will get some shipping information from you and I'll send that out to you. So congrats on that. And update on this bad boy right here. Guys, I'm not even lying to you. I think I'm sitting at like 992 subscribers, so literally 8 more. And I will be sending this out to someone. So don't forget to get subscribed. And again, most likely be giving that away tomorrow. So the next thing I wanted to go over is why I think this is hands down the best purchase at Harbor Freight. As far as accessories go, let me tell you why I think these are a good purchase and why you may want to consider getting some of these. And honestly, they're fairly cheap. So if you own any die grinder attachment with a twist lock wheel, roll lock wheel, quick attach wheel, I honestly have heard so many different names for them. So let me tell you why I personally like these over anything else I've ever bought and any other roll lock wheels. First and foremost, I think I actually have a few more. Yep. So these are the fine ones. I do have a coarse one laying around somewhere. I actually think it's on my die grinder. Let's see. Nope, I gotta find one. So as you guys can see, that one's pretty well done. I will pull this off real quick and just to show you guys, so I apologize about my video getting shaky here. Let me see if I can set this down without completely screwing things up here. Pretty good at doing that sometimes. So let's see. So the reason I think that these are hands down the best roll lock wheels for the money, first and foremost, is they are cheap. It's literally for a pack of 5. You get these for like $5, and I mean, you're $6 after tax, right? Depending where you live, obviously, it might be a little bit different. I mean, but you're talking cents. So let me tell you why. First of all, they're cheap. I mean, you get on the tool truck just to get one roll lock wheel. The blue ones are, the yellow ones, I think, are, don't remember the exact colors. You are like, I think they're like $12 off the Matco truck. Not sure on the Snap-on truck. I haven't checked, nor do I want to. But for one wheel, that's crazy to me. I know they're obviously better. I know. You don't have to convince me. They're obviously way better and they're going to hold up better than these, but I don't think it's enough to pay that much for one wheel. If there's one thing to be known about consumable products, and this falls in that category, I don't care if you buy the most expensive one or the cheapest one, they're going to wear out, right? But the second reason, aside from being cheap, being the first reason, the second reason I think that these are a really good purchase is they're the middle of the road as far as it goes to durability. If you get on Amazon, you can seriously buy a pack of like 48 from, fine grit, medium grit, and coarse grit, and it even comes with a little wheel attachment right here, that little quick lock wheel. Let's see if we'll zoom in where they twist on. And I think they're like, I'm not even lying to you, like $20, I think, to be honest with you. I've bought those before and they are complete, literally like a half a use per wheel. I've had numerous amounts of those things just completely disintegrate, literally will spin and just blow apart. And then it's a pain in the butt to get them out of this thing because, that little teeny thing, I mean, it's not super fine thread. I mean, it's like 3 little threads in there that lock this in, but they're garbage. If you guys have seen some better ones, better luck with them, drop a comment down below and let me know. I'd love to try them out. But I still personally believe that these are the best roll lock wheels that you can buy because first and foremost, they're cheap. I don't care, like I said, I don't care which ones you buy. They're all going to wear out. You're going to need to replace them, and you're going to need to get new ones. So the second is they're the middle of the road when it comes to quality, right? They're obviously, I'm not trying to sell you on these being the best roll-lock wheels as far as quality goes. I know there's better ones out there. They hold up better, you name it, but you definitely pay for them. Again, I don't see any sense in paying a ton of money for roll-lock wheels. I mean, I've seriously seen guys get on the Matco truck, to be specific, here, my dealer, and they'll buy 2 to 3 of these wheels, you know, at like $12 a piece. That is crazy to me. You know, there's just some things I won't spend money on when it comes to consumables. This is one of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. See if I don't cut myself here with one hand. But yeah, as far as that goes, that's literally why I think this is. I mean, obviously there's some other things at Harbor Freight that are pretty freaking good for the money. You know, there's a handful of them, and honestly, I am not claiming to know all of them because I flat out I don't. So don't take my word for it. Go get you a set of these. Again, they're super cheap. They're literally $6, you know, out the door and change with taxes. That thing is good to go. Again, this is seriously my favorite and number one favorite purchase from Harbor Freight. There's a handful. I mean, as far as tools go, you know, obviously there's some sweet items out there. I think these are seriously the coolest thing you can buy. I wish they had the up to, you know, the 20 through 24, whatever it is. It's 2 extra wrenches. I know, I forget the name of the company that makes them, but anyways, I think it's Platinum Tech is who makes them, or something like that. Mountain Wrench makes the other, the XL size, but I personally believe, obviously as far as tools, there's a handful of things. These are ones that I would buy all day long, right? Just because the rebrands of Cabo. But as far as consumables go, seriously guys, you can't beat this thing. $6, you get 5 wheels. You know, they last a pretty decent amount of time if you're using them the way you're supposed to. And let me preface why I say that. If it's something super hard, use the coarse ones, bring it down to what you need to. Typically what I'm using these for is to fine tune when I do like lawnmower blades, when I sharpen these things. I have a little attachment, which you guys may have seen it here. I put it away, but it's a little wheel. You put it on your drill and it spins. Let me just show you guys, honestly, at this point. Let's see. Where are we at? There we go. I've seen a lot of guys try and sharpen these things, or sharpen their blades when they're, I mean, dinged up. They literally have notches out of the metal. Don't do that with this. These do not hold up to that. And honestly, you're going to spend an eternity trying to get this to work. But for those of you guys wondering, if they're super bad, honestly, you know, at that point, sometimes you just need to replace them, especially if they've just been sharpened too many times. But, you know, if they're pretty bad, I get my grinder out with flap disc on there and bring the material down. But let me tell you why I got this thing. So if you guys don't know anything about lawnmower blades, the blade, the sharpening angle is at a 30-degree angle, which is what this is right here. That 30-degree angle is what makes the lift. As far as the air moving underneath that, it's what generates lift and chucks the grass either, you know, through the side on the chute up into a bag, or on the bigger mowers, you know, into the bag or out the side on the chute. I can't tell you how crucial it is to have that 30-degree angle. I have personally tested it and not sharpened them. You know, if they're too flat, you don't get that lift. If they're too, you know, like too much of an angle forward like this, it's almost like, you know, like a wind sail. It literally just catches way too much drag. But, you know, like I said, again, if they're too far back, it doesn't generate enough lift to chuck the grass up. But a lot of times I can, you know, if they're not super bad, you know, if customers haven't been mowing rocks, basically, these are good enough to bring that material down to get you close enough. And this is seriously just like a fine-tuned blade, or, you know, just a very fine sharpness. It's really more or less, for me, I can get it really sharp with this, but believe it or not, I can get it extremely sharp with this. But this gets me a 30-degree angle, which makes my customers happy because it makes their stuff work properly. And two, if you guys are sharpening blades, let me tell you how important this is. You don't have to buy this. I've seen people get a hanger and hook it up and just make sure it's level, but what this is, you put the center hole on your lawnmower blade, you put it on this little cone, and if you guys see that, what it does is it balances it. Lawnmower blades need to be balanced, and let me tell you why. Especially on a mower like this, where the shaft for the blade is directly attached to the crankshaft on the motor. If it is not balanced, it is heavy and they wobble a lot, and I've seriously seen them completely wreck the bottom case right here. I've seen them go out, I mean, as soon as they wreck this, I've seen them hit decks, absolutely destroys them. I mean, it's a catastrophe. I mean, you're going to need to buy a new mower at that case. Best case scenario, you might be able to get away with just, fixing a case. And obviously at that point, unless it's a high-end motor or lawn mower, you might be able to replace the case. But most times, to replace the motor or the case, you're literally better off buying a new mower. So for those of you guys that don't know that, this is a great little tool. I picked this one up at, Ace, as well as this. They're super cheap. I think this is $10 and this was like $6. Super cheap tools right here if you're into the sharpening blades. Again, I don't use this to bring material down. I've seen a lot of people try and do that, and one, it screws that little stone up, and two, it just takes for freaking ever. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and seriously, this is why I think this is hands down the best thing you can buy at Harbor Freight when it comes to consumables. But don't forget to get subscribed, because we're going to be giving that M18 Compact Impact Wrench away. And seriously, guys, drop a comment down below. Seriously, if you got any questions, want part numbers, anything. I love responding to the comments. I usually sit down before I make videos and respond to my comments. So I do see them. I do respond. And, if there's anything, like I said, get your part numbers, have questions, anything, don't hesitate to drop a comment. And, appreciate you guys that have been around, sticking around, and just supporting the channel. I'm having super fun with it. So, again, can't appreciate you guys enough. I look forward to doing more giveaways. And with that, I'm out. Peace.